Hey you guys, it is me, Laura, with Scraps of Encouragement, and I am here today to put together the June paper pumpkin kit, which is called A Little Smile for June 2019. And if you're here, go ahead and let me know. If you're watching the replay, let me know by saying replay. That way I know you're here and I can chat with you some while we put this together. So I was excited about this. This month, the paper pumpkin kit is coming with several small cards instead of big projects, and I'm excited to see what is inside. So let's open up. Oh, and in case you're wondering, this kit is no longer available, but the registration is open for the July kit, and I will show you more about that in just a minute. So let's open this one up and see what is inside. It says, share a little love with paper pumpkin. It feels good to do good, and even small acts of kindness can go a long way to make it easier for you to spread sunshine in the lives of people you know and even those you don't. We've designed this month's A Little Smile kit. Stamp the many cards and keep them in a handy card holder so you're ready to scatter smiles everywhere you go. So that is super exciting. Okay, so let's look and see what we have here for our stamp set. Okay, so this, if you can see the little starfish, or the sand dollar and coral and starfish, and this stamp right here is a textured stamp. I'm not sure what exactly that is yet, but we'll find out. And the sentiments are, you are amazing, you made my day special, my day is better because of you, thank you, it means so much, and just a little smile. So that is the stamp set. This is exclusive to this kit. You can't get it any other way. So that is fun and exciting. And this month, the Stampin' Spot is Coastal Cabana. I have the full-size stamp pad, so I went ahead and pulled mine out. So I'm going to be using this, but it comes with the ink spot, so you don't need that at all. If this was your first kit, it would also come with a clear block to attach your stamps to, but again, this is definitely not my first block or my first kit, so I already have a block. So let's open this up. Now you guys, like last month, I already have ideas for this tissue paper, so I'm excited. I knew it was coming and I already had ideas, so you'll have to see what I do with that for my alternatives video. Let's set this aside and see what comes in our kit. Now, I purposely don't have things already open and good to go because I want to show you guys how easy and quick these kits come together. And I'm not going to do all the projects with you today, but I will do one of each so you can see how they work. And then I'm going to use the rest of my goodies to come up with other ideas for these fun cards. So, my question for you today is, have you tried paper pumpkin today? Have you tried paper pumpkin before? And what did you think? Are you a current subscriber? Did you get it once and then we're done? Did you get it for a special occasion? I am curious. Okay, so here are the instructions, and as always, it's got step-by-step instructions of what to do, and I will try and follow those. It also always comes with a nice ruler here, so anything that you have to cut is very easy to measure. You don't have to go hunting for a ruler. And then back here on the back, it lists everything that is in the kit as well as the coordinating colors. So if you have any other Stampin' Up! Products, Coastal Cabana, Crumb Cake, and Old Olive will match any of these. So that makes it really nice and easy. So let's go ahead, open this up here. I'm going to put it off to the side so I can see what I'm doing. Here is the adorable little pouch that these cards will go in. And this you can keep in your purse or in the car or wherever you might be with these little cards stored in them, just as a chance to spread a little kindness, which I just love. Oh my word. Okay, so these are adorable little envelopes. Now these are not cards that you can send in the mail. So I'm going to show you. This is the Memories and More small. These are even smaller than that. So these are a little bit bigger than what you might have attached to a gift, but not much. Let's see, I can measure them for you because we have our ruler here. They are about 3 1/4, the envelopes, 3 1/4 by 2.5 inches. So they're pretty small, but they're super cute. So you've got these ones that are in Old Olive, and then these are in the Coastal Cabana. So we've got our envelopes. And then for card bases, there are see. These card bases, it looks like there's 4 designs and you make 4 of each. So there's these card bases that have the wood grain and then just the crumb cake detail on the side there. And there's this one which kind of looks watercolory with some old olive and some coastal cabana there. And then there is, let's see, here we go. This one looks kind of watery, beachy. So you've got what appears to be the ocean down here and then what appears to be the sky. It looks like all of this is done with a watercolor, which is kind of fun. And then you have what looks like the sandy beach and some water. So we're going to work on those. And then we also have with this kit, I'm just kind of looking at the front so that I can kind of see what we're doing, this pack of vellum pieces. I think these are all vellum pieces, yeah. So we have this vellum piece here that's kind of, it's that same pattern that was in the stamp, kind of, and these are round. And then you have these little things that each have 4 little coral in them. So let me see, I'll take one of those out and show you. They're so delicate, but they actually come out pretty easy if you pop the paper up properly. There we go. So there's a little coral. I think, yes, that is all of those. And then we have these labels that are kind of the wood grain as well. These just punch right out. I'm assuming we're going to put some sentiments on there. And then we have 2 different kinds of punch out palm trees. We've got this kind right here, which is just a palm tree all hanging out by himself. And now this reminds me of the Dino Roar suite. I've been having fun. Ooh, there's 2 sheets of the cuts out. I don't know if I was supposed to get 2 or not, but I got 2. Let's see, was I supposed to get 2? Was I supposed to get 2? I think so. I'm not sure. I can't tell. I'll have to look at that later. But I've been working with the Dino Roar stamp set the last couple of days, and there's a palm tree in there too, and so this reminds me of that. But I don't think the prehistoric palm kind of tree is the same feeling that they're going for here. So there's this, and it's got this little piece to poke out, and a couple other pieces here. So let's see, all right, so there's that, and then we have these little cutouts, which are really fun. Palm branches. There we go. Lots of things you can do with those if you have any left over. And then we have some solid white labels. These are the same shape as the other ones. They're just solid white. And these, I think this is the shimmery cardstock or the shimmery white paper that is offered by Stampin' Up. And then on this we have these little starfish and these little sand dollars. And then this kit also comes with the glue dots as well as some linen thread. So I'm actually going to get another thing of glue dots out that I've been working on, and I might use some other adhesive as well. And we are going to get started, and I am actually going to take it 1 card at a time rather than doing them all at once. In the instructions they have you do all the stamping first and all of that, but I'm actually going to go through these cards and do them 1 at a time, and I'm just going to go through them with the order that they are on my okay, so we're going to start with this guy, and it looks like the first thing we're going to do put down our palm tree right there. So I'm going to use my take a pick tool to get my glue dots off. Well, you know what? I'm not even going to use the glue dots right now. I'm just going to use some glue. That'll make it go quicker so you guys aren't there waiting for me to fuss with the glue dots, although I'm sure there will be some things that I'll want to use the glue dots on. And I notice for images like this, when I use the glue, I want to make sure to get the tip so it doesn't peel up, but I don't want it to be thick on the tips because I don't want it to ooze out either. Okay, so I'm going to put this guy right here, and then it looks like we need one of these and one of these guys. We're going to put them right here. For that I am using, I can find, yeah, there we go, my snail, because I like using my snail for these little tiny embellished areas. Okay, so I'm going to stick that right there. There we go. And I'm going to stick this one, it's got it off to the side underneath of it there, so I'm going to put that there too. There we go. And then for this, we have one of the white labels. And I'm just going to go with it the exact way that it is there. So they used the sentiment that says, "You are amazing." So I'm going to grab that. And the fun thing about this is that you don't have to use the same sentiments. You can totally switch it up and do however you would like. So I'm going to put that here and get my ink. You are amazing. Then I'm gonna glue that on top. I think that's how they put that on there. They didn't give us any dimensionals in this kit, I don't think. So yeah, they didn't give us any dimensionals, so this is gonna be flat, which is totally fine. But I usually, for my sentiments, I usually like to pop them up with some dimensionals. So we've got the "You are amazing" right there. Might actually need to use a glue dot underneath. Let's see. And then we're going to use this and tie a little bow. So let's see if we can do that. So make a loop with plenty left, pinch it together, and I'm going to pull the string back around behind it, tuck it under just like you would if you're tying your shoes, pull it through. And it will be wonky, and that's okay, because you can pull and mess with it until you get the size bow that you want. And then you just clip off your ends like that, and I am going to use a glue dot to add this right there. So where did my take a pick tool go? I just had it. Okay, here it is. So I'm going to use this to pull my back off. Okay, it's got the dot on it too, so that's all right. I'm just going to stick it right onto my bow, and I'm going to peel off the back, keep my dot on my bow, and stick it down right there. There we go. So there is the first one. Now we're going to go ahead to the second one, which has this oceany kind of background. I am moving my ink so that I do not get ink on everything, because I would do that. Okay, so we're going to use this palm tree that has the bottom here, and I'm going to make sure that these little pieces are popped out completely. They're not wanting to let go. Sorry you guys, I keep doing this over me a little. Okay, so we've got these pieces popped out, and then well, this piece does not want to pop out. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to glue this up. I just realized all of a sudden that it's super quiet in my house. So when I hopped on this live, my husband was getting ready to take the kids. I'm going to go creek walking. And they were being kind of loud. I told him I was going to do a live, and I just realized all of a sudden it is very, very quiet. So they must have finally gotten everything together, and they're headed out. I hope they have a really good time. They're going, whoa, with my mother-in-law and one of their cousins. So I hope they have a good time. All right, so I am just going to glue this right down on here. I love that. That looks awesome, you guys. Look at that. That's so cute. All right, so then they have a starfish and another one of those corals. I think we're going to be using lots of these guys, so I'm going to go ahead and punch out. Do they all have a coral? all but one. So I'm gonna punch out a couple more of these guys. Do you guys, you know, I love it in this kit. They always have these really awesome vellum elements, and I love them on the cards, but I just don't think to add them to my cards when I'm making my own cards. I just don't even think about it. But like I said, I do really like the way it looks. I find that there's lots of things like that. I just don't think about it when I'm making my own card, but I notice them on other people's cards, and I notice them in kits and things like that, but I need to find a way to remind myself. Maybe I should just find a set where I feel like the vellum would look really good and then just pre-die cut out some pieces. Maybe that will remind me to use them. Okay, so for this one we are also using the, it looks like the plain white things, so I'm gonna get one of those. And they have used My Day is Better Because of You. So we are going to grab that one off as well and stick it on here. So I have a question. How many beach lovers do we have here with us today? I have started liking the beach a little bit more the past few years, but I'm more a mountain girl than a beach girl. But I might be, my husband is trying to help me fall in love with the ocean, well, with the beach and the ocean, and he might be converting me. We'll have to see. Okay, let's see. Woo! All right, there we go. So My Day is Better Because of You, and we're just gonna take some glue and pop that on there. And then we need another bow on this one as well. So let me, again, you make a loop, and then just like if you're tying your shoes, I can get it, you make a loop, and you bring it around and tuck it up, and it'll probably be wonky. That's okay, because then you just pull the strings to get it the size that you want, and you cut your tails. So I'm leaving the tails a little longer on this one than I did on the last one, just because I think it will look a little better here. And I'm gonna use, I might cut them down a little more. I'm gonna use a glue dot to adhere them to my card. So there we go. I'm gonna pull this out. Have you guys been to the beach yet? Do any of you, whether you are in love with the beach or not, how many of you do summer vacations at the beach? I grew up doing winter beach vacations at Hilton Head in South Carolina. We would go every other February. But I've never done a lot of summer beach because it's so hot. All right, so here is number 2. All right, so next up we are going for this guy right here. And they used this label. It says, "Thank you, it means so much." These are going together pretty quick and easy, which this would be really fun to do with your kids. You could prep these and then give each of them a few cards, especially if you're going on vacation or going on a trip or something. And you can either pre-write messages in them or have them write messages when you're going out to restaurants or when you make a stop at a gas station or when you see people at your hotel. It could be really fun. I know that in the video they used to kind of preview this, they had someone with a plate of cookies and a little note on top, so you could maybe bake something with your kids and take them to neighbors. You could take these to church, you could take these to your ball games and hand them out, give them to coaches, give them to whoever. I think that would be a lot of fun. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and tie my bow this time and just have all my parts for this card. So here we go. So this one should go down pretty quickly. So I'm going to start with my coral. And then I'm going to pop on my leaf. And then we're going to grab the sand dollar. And there's the sand dollar. Okay, now I need my, you know what? I didn't put the right one on here. They used thank you, it means so much, and I grabbed you made my day special. That's okay. I was gonna keep it the same, but changed it up a little bit. But that's the nice thing about these cards, as opposed to when you buy them at the store, you can totally switch them up as you need to. And if you like one design for a certain thing, you get to pick. You get to make them all your own. That's one of the joys of card making, because you can make it be just right for the person you're giving it to. Now, I think I already mentioned this, but I wanted to say it again. These cards are too small to send in the mail. I don't know if you're just not allowed to send them this small. At the very least, I know you would have to pay extra postage, but I'm pretty sure that it's just too small. So if you wanted to send one of these in the mail, what you could do is you could put them in the small envelope that they came with, and then put them in a larger envelope. So there's that one. And then we have one left to do. That is this guy right here. And for this guy, we are using one of these, and we are using one of these wood grain labels, and we are using a branch, a leafy branchy thingy here, and we are using a starfish and another little bow. So let me go ahead and make another bow. Alright, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to pull this and get it on the right size. There we go. And I'm going to trim my little edges here. Alright, so let's get this on. Okay, so for the vellum, I'm going to just use a little bit of snail adhesive here, just in 4 spots. When you've got something delicate like this, you don't need to glue everywhere. You just want to put some kind of adhesive down. They've got the glue dots, it would work the same. You want to put it down, probably with the glue dots, I would put them down right in the middle so that your sentiment will go over top and you won't see them. That's a great way to do it. Okay, so I am going to, see, that's where my sentiment would go. So I'm going to start by putting down my starfish. And then I'm going to pop down my branch. Again, the glue dots work totally fine. Oh, the branches go in different directions, and I got the wrong direction branch. So that's something to pay attention to. I was about to get the same one. Okay, so the branches, and I'll show you what I mean in just a minute. Okay, see, this one will go this way. I had this one, which would go over here if I did it, which you could totally do. But they do go different directions, so that's something you want to pay attention to. Who knew? Okay, so I'm going to put that right there. And then I am going to stamp the sentiment. Just a little smile. I got it right this time. Must have, oh no, I see what happened. Okay, so just a little smile. Let me grab another, do I have another block here? Yeah, this one will work. Just a little smile. Okay. Oops. Now, I'm going to ink that up and stamp it right here. Just a little smile. Beautiful. And I'm gonna pop this guy on. Ooh. Stick it underneath the leaf a little bit. Pull the leaf up on the other side. There we go. Just a little smile. And then I'm going to add my bow again. With the glue dot. And I don't know if you guys have seen what I'm doing here, but the glue dot is bigger than the bow. So when I take this off, I just kind of bunch my glue dot off. I don't know if you can see this, but I bunch it up on the little knot there so that it's not hanging over. That way I don't have a gluey mess around the bow, and it just sticks right down where I want it. There we go. So that is the last one. Oh my goodness, I made that crooked. It's alright, we'll fix it. There we go. There we go. Now it's straight. Alright, so these are the 4 cards that come in the kit. Let me use my bone folder here and make these stay down so you can see them better. So these are the 4 cards that come in the kit, and there are 4 of each. So this makes 16 cards. I think I did my math correctly there. Yeah, 16 little cards, and I will show you how they fit right in this little pouch that you can carry them around in. And you can put your envelopes in there too, and just tie that up and take it with you wherever you go this summer. Let's see. I think this goes under there. Raw. Yes. Well, that goes around there. I am apparently challenged at this particular, there we go, particular task. But you fold this up and it will go with you wherever you go this summer, so you can spread a little kindness with you. So I hope that that was helpful for you guys. This kit was really easy, really super fun to put together. Keep a lookout because I am going to be posting some alternative cards that you can make if this is not necessarily your style, but you received a paper pumpkin kit this month. I'll be posting an alternative video with ideas you can use. Most of them will probably be full-sized cards, but we'll see. I might have a few little minis as well. And then I will be posting after that a video. If you missed out on this kit but you really like the way that it looks, I will be posting some ideas for ways that you can create a similar look with products that are available. And also, right now we are in our order period for the sale into summer, the July paper pumpkin kit. If you're a subscriber and you've got it on auto subscribe, you'll be looking for this in your mailbox. Probably it will ship out about the 11th, around the 11th or 12th. So you can be looking for it in your mailbox after that. If you are someone who likes the Come Sail Away suite, or the Garden Lane suite, or the what's it called, woven threads suite in the new catalog, this is a good opportunity to try those out. All of them will be featured in this paper pumpkin kit. If you already have them, it might also be, and you really love them, it might also be a good time to try out paper pumpkin, because there will be exclusive stamps and exclusive products that are not available in the catalog that you will get in next month's subscription. So let me know if you guys have any questions. The paper pumpkin subscriptions are available on my website at scrapsoфencouragement.com. If you are a new subscriber, I have a few little thank you goodies that you can pick which one you would like to come with your first kit. I'm happy to send that out to you. And if you have any questions or anything you'd like to see, whether it's paper pumpkin or just any, or not, whatever having to do with card making, please let me know, and I would love to help you out. That's why I'm here. I want to make your card making experience fun and easy, and I hope that you find joy in creating as you spread kindness and encouragement with your scraps of paper. I'll talk to you later. Bye.